Comfort characters are fictional characters from any forms of media, anime, manga, and video games that can make you feel at ease and happy when you are feeling down. Hey anime fans, in this video, we are counting my top 5 anime comfort characters. And with that being said, these top 5 are based primarily on my own opinion. If you have a different list of your anime comfort characters, leave them in the comment section below and let's get this discussion going. Additionally, if you enjoy this video, please do leave a like and subscribe, as I do a lot of anime and gaming related content on this channel. And of course, it's been a while since I actually did an anime related content. I've been just streaming and gaming in this channel, you know. But I am here again. I am for real this time. I want to tackle this idea that pops in my head. Like, I've researched this kind of topic and no one actually tackled this topic before, and I'm happily gonna tackle this myself. So you know what, without further ado, let's start with number 5. Number 5 is Izumi Miyamura from Horimiya. Look, as a kid growing up, I actually was empathizing or sympathizing with Izumi Miyamura over here, because I grew up bullied as well. But overall, due to people around me, I was able to surpass that phase of my life. And Miyamura is just that kind of guy. Like, every time he's on screen, you just feel proud that he's overcoming things. He's going outside of his little box, and then just exploring the world around him, meeting new people, meeting new friends, and overall, just a great character, kind of a relaxing kind of character, you know, adorable kind of character in my opinion. Without further ado, that's my number 5 on the list, Izumi Miyamura from Horimiya. Of course, my favorite harem protagonist of all time. Like, one of my favorites. He's just the funniest, goofiest, and yet he's also very protective over his harem, and every girl in this harem just falls right on his doorstep. Man, not gonna lie, just elected, he's self-aware that he is a harem protagonist. He knows what he wants, he protects what he wants what he wants, and that's essentially what his goal is. Like, that's Issei in a nutshell right there. I love Issei. Like, he's just hilarious. He has some character development within his own story. He is funny, he's hilarious, and of course, his romance with Ria is top tier. Not gonna lie, every time I watch High School DxD, rewatch it over and over again, I just fell in love with Issei, man. Usually when I watch harem, it's a self-insert kind of series, right? A series like within the harem genre, but Issei just kind of vibe with the dude. Like, if we were to meet, I feel like Issei would like come up with the craziest hangout ideas, and like everyone around him would just fall in line. Like, that's the kind of dude he is. Like, I just love Issei. The vibe around him, I can totally get why the girls in his harem wants to get in his pants. Like, he's just an adorable kind of goof kind of character. I love him. I gotta love him. Like, out of all the harem protagonists out there, Issei Hyodo is definitely falls into my favorite of them all. Top favorite, might I add. So without further ado, number 4 is Issei Hyodo from High School DxD. Another recent addition on my team, Rimuru Tempest from Tensor, or That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. I mean, you guys already know, like, I released a copious amount of top 5 shorts that features Rimuru. Like, you guys know, if you guys stayed on my channel, if you checked out my channel, like I told you in the beginning, I love Rimuru. Like, he's just an adorable slime. His smile, his goofiness, everything about him, man. Like, kind of vibe. And just him trying to recreate society from what you know in his previous life. Not gonna lie, he's not a bad slime, yo. I love that line from Rimmer. It's not a bad. I'm not a bad slime because he is not. He is creating chaos, but he's also not inherently evil, and that's what I love about Rimmer. And everything about him is just lovable, and he's adorable, man. Man, I freaking love how cute Rimmer at times, and how terrifying he can be. Season 2, by the way. That is just chills in that one scene in season 2. Freaking chills. Like, the first time I read that in the manga, oh my goodness, that scene in season 2, chills. Like, oh my god, Reamer, stop. Oh my goodness. So number 3, Reamer Tempest. From that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Ash Ketchum from Pokemon is my number 2. I mean, from childhood. I mean, he's the very first anime character that actually I've watched ever since child. I mean, at the time I didn't realize the Pokemon was actually anime, so it didn't dawn on me to put him on this list. But yes, Ash Ketchum is in fact anime, and yes, I've loved him ever since I was a mere little child. And everything about every adventure he has, every loss he had from season 1, I empathize. I freaking love his character growth from him being this upstart from Palatown to becoming the champion of Alola. And now he's a world champion that defeated Leon and Cynthia and freaking Steven. Oh my goodness. My childhood right there just grew up on me, and I couldn't be any proud of my boy Ash Ketchum. Every adventure he has, even every movies he was in, I've watched it. I've watched him struggle. I've watched him fight countless of battles before, and every time I just feel at peace every time he's on screen, man. Like, people may hate Ash Ketchum, but me personally, I do not hate Ash Ketchum. Ash Ketchum for me is still in my mind the perfect comfort character. Just watching Pokemon from season 1 with Ash Ketchum, you can just turn off your brain and just relax. That's the kind of vibe Ash gives, or the Pokemon anime gets in the past, or in the past season, you know. So for me, Ash Ketchum is just cozy vibes all around, and I just love watching his adventure. Like, there's a common pattern with like my top two list is they just are adventurers, like literally just adventurers, watching them just explore the world around them. Like, in number 1 spot, literally wants to be a pirate king. Like, I just put my number 1. So without further ado, number 2 is Ash Ketchum from Pokemon. I just spoiled my number 1. Monkey D. Luffy, I mean, from One Piece. I mean, look at that smile on that screen. Look at that smile. Like, the fact that I even have the yellow glow on my leg, like, that smile brightens my day, my dude. Like, every time I see that on the screen, every Saturday evening, oh my goodness, I just feel uplifted no matter how hectic my Saturday has been. Like, Luffy is just that character that I just enjoy watching. May it be a fight, may it be like through sadness in like post Marineford, or even just him having a badass moment or having a goof off moment with his crew. Everything about Luffy is just golden prime time happiness, my dude. Like, just him adventuring, my dude. Like, my favorite part of One Piece is still the East Blue saga for that very reason, because I just love him. I just love to see him adventure throughout the series. You know, that's my favorite aspect of One Piece. Like, every different arc is a different story, because it's essentially the different culture per different island that gets featured on that arc, and at the same time, those arcs are also intertwined and connected to each other. So, you know what? Monkey D. Luffy is one of my top favorite comfort character at the time being. Like, you're just seeing him smile, seeing him adventure, seeing them accomplish his goal to becoming the Pirate King. is just making me happy for some reason. So without further ado, that would be my number one comfort character in anime. Without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching, and please do leave your own top 5 or top 10 comfort character of anime in the comment section below, and let's get this discussion going. Without further ado, see you in the next video. Bye bye.